Oh, I haven't played anything ever which has been very close to Avinash Kamath, because Avinash Kamath, it's a story of a, I would say, a very ordinary person in extraordinary circumstances. I think the foremost important part for me to be a part of this series was the world of Mr. Neeraj Pandey. You know, Neeraj Pandey is a maker who was in my wish list for a very long time. I've been a fan of his work since Wednesday, and followed by his great work of all the movies, espionage thrillers that he has done: Baby, Naam Shabana, Special 26, MS Dhoni, all of it. So I think, and especially after watching Special Ops, when the digital revolution happened, he came out with the Special Ops. I think I knew that somehow I wanted to be a part of his vision. So I think when Sir approached me with this book, that he's planning to adapt this into a series, I just grabbed it with both my hands and without wasting any time. Oh, it
Definitely.
was it was an amazing experience. When you always want to work with someone, there are expectations. You kind of make and visualize it in your own head. So when I got an opportunity to work with him, I realized the amount of clarity that he has, the amount of ease and the amount of space that he gives to his actors. He won't really push you to do a lot of homework. He would guide you, he would showcase you what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. But he won't really force you to kind of overdo things. He would want you to prepare, but not over prepare. But it's a dream for an actor to be working under someone who would hold your hand and guide you through the entire series. Because for an actor like me, or for any other actor, I would say it's very important when you work with a visionary, you don't disappoint them, or you want to make sure that you give your best. So I still remember on day one, there was a scene that I was working with Sir on, and I usually till now, all the directors have said that have okayed the take in 4, 5, or maximum 6 takes. But on day one, it went up to till some 15th or 16 takes, and I was like literally sweating, and it was late in the day, and everybody had to go back home. It was 9:30. It was pack up time, and everybody was staring at me, and I was thinking that what am I not understanding, or what am I not doing correctly. But then I realized that he's someone who's a perfectionist. He's someone who wants things done in a certain way, and when his vision is achieved, when his vision, you come true to his vision, that's when he will say, okay, he is not somebody who will compromise on anything. Well, as I said, when the when the maker is very clear, crystal clear in their own mind that this is the perspective that they want to achieve in visual medium. I think an actor's job is very, very, very easy then, because otherwise, if the maker is not clear, or if the maker doesn't have utmost clarity, or they don't know exactly what they're aiming to achieve, then the actor is in a fix. But when the maker is very much clear that what he doesn't want and what he wants, then I think it's a couple of days into shooting, the actors know very well that which way they are heading towards the character, and what should be the outcome of the character, and what the maker wants them to do. So I think it's very important for an actor to work with with the director who has utmost clarity with a lot of things. Oh, I haven't played anything ever which has been very close to Avinash Kamath, because Avinash Kamath, it's a story of a, I would say, a very ordinary person in extraordinary circumstances. I have played the numerous various different characters, but I haven't played someone who has I would say, lost all the hopes in life, and he comes back to live life, and he gets reformed in a way where he comes back and he lives his life to the best. I play Avinash Kamath, who's a Mumbai police sub inspector, and unfortunately, due to some professional and personal setbacks, he loses everything in his life, and he goes into this dark zone. He goes into this dark phase of life, where the character of Dr. Khan, which is played by Anupam Sir, comes in place, and he guides him and he holds him, takes him under his own wings, and transforms him into a different Avinash Kamath, 2.0, so called, for that matter, if I can call it. So then he becomes the freelancer. He becomes a ruthless mercenary who goes to any extent to achieve what he wants to achieve. He works for money. That's his livelihood. He works on global platform. He works closely with CIA and different operatives on the international format. And yeah, then he comes to know that the promise that he had done to his brother, which is played by Sushant Bhai, and he comes back to India, he comes back to Mumbai to make sure that the girl is safe and gets to meet her family as soon as possible. Well, I think I'm an actor. My job is to act, and wherever I get to a chance to perform acting, or wherever I get a chance to act, I will do it. For me, I've tried to build up a relationship with the camera. Where does the camera go with the footage? It's beyond my control. I enjoy working. I enjoy acting. So I started working. I learned everything from TV. I have learned on the craft. I'm not somebody who's been like really professionally trained. I have learned on the go, on the job. So I think I feel fortunate enough. And if God gives me an opportunity, makers give me an opportunity where there's a limited episode series, or there's a limited story which will help me diverge into those aspects of creativity, of acting skills, which I haven't explored. I will definitely go and grab it, but till then, I'm happy satisfying my creative hunger and creative needs on OTT platforms. While working,
Yeah.
well, I guess everybody faced different challenges. I think post pandemic, everybody's life took a different turn altogether. Professionally, yes, the because of the digital revolution, the digital things have changed a lot. There are I think people are passionate more about working now, because there was a long gap where people were not, I think, working too much because of obvious reasons. So I think people value their work a little more. People respect their interpersonal relationships more. They want to spend time with family as well. So I think there are different factors which help you become a human being that you want to become, and different factors help you become an actor that you want to become. So I think a lot has changed for good. So I didn't prepare myself by watching any movie, or I didn't specially go and watch a movie, or read some, or did a lot of homework for this project. But there's this movie called Taken, which I had seen long back, and it stayed with me, where there's this mercenary, a man who goes out there to save his daughter. I primarily don't exactly do the same here, but I save somebody else's daughter. So I really subconsciously, that was something which was going on in my head all the time, because I was really inspired by that movie. I really liked all the. I think it's a
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
three-part movie. So I think I enjoyed all three parts. So yeah, I think that's something that subconsciously stayed with me. Definitely it will, and because it's been shot in Morocco, and there are different actors which have been involved. If I'm not wrong, there are people who have come from United Kingdom, there are people who have come from US, there are people who have come from, actors especially, who have come from Saudi Arabia, who have come from UAE, Gulf countries. So I think the team took actors from different countries, because the kind of that was the need of the story, to stay true to the story. So I think yes, their fan base will definitely add to the series, and we will get a international audience as well.